tolerate the pain far better and experienced less pain.
Stop being stuck.
There are certain oils that are available over the counter that when looked at in many studies, meta-analyses, they show that they can reduce the frequency and intensity of headache in a manner that far outpaces what you observe with non-steroid anti-inflammatory drugs, with apparently none of the same issues associated with non-steroid anti-inflammatory drugs. What they did is they recreated headache in human subjects by using tightening cuffs of the head. They cut off blood supply to certain areas of the head. They basically induced headache, and then they measured things like the EMG, the muscle response at the level of electrophysiology in the muscle, and of course subjective measures of how much people perceive to be in pain or not in pain. They had one group apply peppermint oil, but that peppermint oil also contained eucalyptus oil. They had another group use just peppermint oil. They had another group use just tiny traces of peppermint oil and smaller doses of eucalyptus oil. And then they had a fourth group which was just using placebo. When I say using, what they were doing is they were sponge applying the oil to the temples and forehead of people. And then what they did is they used these different approaches to measure the activation of muscles, to measure pain. They induced headache. When they looked at the temporal muscles, so on the side, they looked at forehead muscles, things of that sort. So they used 3 different types of pain stimuli. They looked at people's sensitivity to experimentally induced pain. They had the effect of significantly reducing the intensity of the pain. That is, subjects could tolerate the pain far better and experienced less pain subjectively. And the magnitude of the effects were really pretty impressive. It turns out that these essential oils, at least the ones that contain peppermint oil, with or without eucalyptus oil, performed very well in reducing pain. The key takeaway from the study is, and here I'm paraphrasing from the study, that the combination of peppermint oil, eucalyptus oil, and these are basically in a ethanol suspension. Again, people are not drinking these essential oils. I want to be very clear. They are applying these to the skin around the area that's in pain, in particular the temple and the foreheads.